Hello, Golden Rams, and welcome to the very first edition of the Ram Rundown, your go-to spot for Golden Rams sports, highlights, and everything happening around campus that gives us an excuse to procrastinate just a little longer. I'm Jade Williams.
And I'm Joe Lewis. We've got a full show coming your way, highlighting the moments, performances, and people that continue to shape Westchester athletics.
From an amazing night at Hollinger Fieldhouse supporting Make-A-Wish to athletes showing off on the gymnastics floor, the track, and the pool, we've got it all right here for you.
We'll hear from student athletes, check out some intramural competition where campus bragging rights are definitely on the line, and bring you the energy from teams as their seasons keep moving full speed ahead. So sit back, relax, and let us catch you up. The Ram Rundown starts right now.
And Westchester men's basketball rolled to a convincing 88-59 victory over Bloomsburg inside Hollinger Fieldhouse on Wednesday night. The Golden Rams never trailed in this one, jumped out early and building a lead as large as 31 points with just under 15 minutes to play. Ruben Rodriguez Jr. led the team with 22 points on 8 of 12 shooting and a perfect 6 for 6 at the free throw line, while Dylan Blair added 13 points and 5 assists, and Jason Williams finished with 12 points. Westchester shot over 52% from the field and knocked down 8 three-pointers on the night.
But the biggest moment of the evening came at halftime when WCU Athletics and the Make-A-Wish Foundation surprised a deserving local team with a life-changing wish. At halftime, fans and players paused to take part in a special ceremony where the Golden Rams Student Athlete Advisory Committee, in partnership with the Make-A-Wish Foundation, revealed that a 16-year-old local patient named Ruby and her family will be sent to Hawaii to have her wish granted. The fundraising efforts from SAC and the entire WCU athletics community made this moment possible for a second straight year.
SAC's year-round work with lip sync battles to dodgeball tournaments is all about making these experiences happen, and Westchester has become a national leader in Division II for granting wishes like this. Westchester improved to 18-6 overall and 12-5 in the PSAC play with the win, and will be back in action next Wednesday at Shepherd University. Next up, we're shining a spotlight on one of Westchester club sports that brings just as much intensity as any varsity team. I'm joined by Phil Angus from the men's rugby team. Hi, Phil. How are you doing?
I'm doing great, Jade. How about yourself?
I'm good. So first, we're going to talk about your past weekend with the rugby team. So how did your tournament go?
Tournament went very well. We played Loyola University, University of Maryland, and then our rookies had their own game against a team of Loyola students and Maryland students, which was absolutely great to see. It's a pleasure to get to witness them actually performing well in the sport. And we took the whole tournament home. Wouldn't say it was easy, but it definitely wasn't hard.
Could you tell us how you got your black eye?
Yeah, so we had our game against University of Maryland. We're about 10 minutes in. I just got the ball off of a laser play. I'm running in, and I'm going to say the University of Maryland player did not follow the tackling framework, and so we ended up colliding head on head. Was not fun, but didn't stop us, so we came right around and scored right on him like a few minutes after that, so can't complain with it.
That's good. What's the hardest part about rugby that fans never see?
I would say the hardest part about rugby that the fans don't ever really see is when you're near the end of the game, you might be down a point or you're just at peak exhaustion, it gets really challenging to maintain the same level of teamwork that you came into the game with, whether that be having a line break and knowing that your teammate's going to be right there for a quick offload or be able to come ruck you, or even just the backs running around and knowing that they have somebody there, they can make a dangerous play if they need to. And if a play does fall apart, maintaining the civility and composure to not start lashing out at your teammates, that gets to be pretty difficult sometimes.
Yeah. Do you see yourself playing rugby after graduation?
I would like to. While it's a pretty intense and, as you can see, a little rough of a sport, we have two different variations of rugby. There's 15s and 7s. 7s, a lot of people end up playing outside or after they graduate, and that typically results in less tackling, less physical damage to the body. So I'm thinking I'll aim for 7s after I graduate.
Nice. And last question, what would you say to students thinking about trying rugby for the first time?
I would say come out and try it. I mean, it's an absolutely blast to play. You'll have more fun in the sport than I think any other sport can possibly offer. It is rough, but there's positions for everyone. We have forwards and backs. If you're a quick guy, you don't want to get tackled, but you know you can run that ball quicker than anybody else. Absolutely there's a spot for you. And if you want to be throwing people around, getting into the mess of it, forward's right for you. So try it. If you don't like it, you can always walk off.
That's awesome. Thank you so much for your time, Phil. We greatly appreciate it. Best of luck the rest of the season. And if you're looking for a sport that brings toughness and brotherhood, men's rugby might be for you. Now refocusing on basketball. Griffin is here to tell you all about intramural basketball community here at Westchester.
Westchester University, intramural basketball is an important part of student life. For those who play, it's more than just a game. It allows students to compete, stay active, and connect with peers outside of the classroom. For many students, these games provide a break from academic stress and a chance to focus on something they enjoy. The leagues are split up into a few different categories. There's high comp, low comp, and co-ed. High comp is for the players who may be a bit better than average or have past basketball experience. Low comp is for the students who enjoy playing basketball and love to compete, but are looking for something a little bit more casual. Co-ed is a bit less competitive, with both boys and girls on the team just trying to get active and have some fun. Intramural basketball gives students the chance to continue playing the sport they love. Not everyone plays at the varsity level, but intramurals provide a competitive and inclusive environment where anyone can participate. There truly is a league here for everyone at Westchester. During games, teammates communicate, encourage each other, and work together. Some teams are made up of close friends, while others are formed by students meeting for the first time. No matter how the team begins, the experience creates strong connections and guarantees people coming together. Every game is an opportunity to improve, compete, and be a part of something bigger than yourself. I spoke to a few players about what intramural basketball means to them. This is what they said. I'm here with Ben Smith of Team 142. Ben, what does intramural basketball mean to you?
It's just a great time. You get to hang out with your friends, exercise, just create some new memories.
Who am I here with?
Corey Powers.
And Corey, what does intramural basketball mean to you?
It's just a good way to get out, have some fun with friends, just get a little exercise in it as well.
Beyond the competition, intramural basketball helps students get exercise, relieve stress, and have fun with friends. At Westchester University, intramural basketball brings students together and helps make the college experience more meaningful, memorable, and connected.
Speaking of intramural basketball, on Sunday, February 15th, a nail-biting game took place at the rec center. Ramsgate took on the Foam Fingers in the evening. During this game, we got a chance to mic up a player on Ramsgate, Kanye Lindsay.
At Westchester University, intramural basketball is an important part of student life. For those who play, it's more than just a game.
Oh my God, who is that? I'm mic'd up. I forgot I'm mic'd up. Hey, Reeves. Hey, dog. Hell no. Hey! Play basketball, bro. Stop running that shit, bro. Play basketball. We in the rec. We not in the NBA. That's our ball, ain't it? Yo, bro, we mic'd up, bro. I need a show. I need a show, bro. We mic'd up. Even if you score in my face, I need you to pop it. What, bro? We playing rec basketball. Come on, y'all. We playing rec ball. Why are we doing this? This is corny.
The first half was a back-and-forth showdown. Every time Ramsgate built a small lead, the Foam Fingers responded. Gavin Groves, a player from Ramsgate, was the leading scorer with 12 points overall. The second half only intensified. Both teams tightened up defensively, forcing turnovers and contesting shots. With 5 minutes remaining, the Foam Fingers hit a clutch 3 to go up by 4. Ramsgate fought hard to keep it close, and in regulation, the score was tied at 30.
After meeting with both teams, the refs announced a 2-minute overtime period to settle the score. Overtime started with high energy levels and the best players on the court. It was a defensive battle which raised stakes every possession. Both teams knew one shot could seal the deal. The game ended 32-30, with the Foam Fingers taking the win. After this intense, emotional game, we got a chance to talk to Jack Gorham, who told us his thoughts on the game.
I mean, really the boys were out of shape. Had a little bit of a long off season. We just got to get into the swing of things here.
What's one thing you guys could improve?
Probably getting the ball in the basket more, preventing the other team from doing that same thing.
Did communication and teamwork play a role in the outcome today?
100%. There was absolutely none of it out there. We need to do more of that.
Perfect.
Overall, definitely a good game. We hope Ramsgate can use some of that advice for the future. Next, Chris is going to share some stories from men's basketball and swimming. Take it away, Chris.
Thanks, Joe. I'm Chris Wassel, here to give you a rundown of some current events in WCU sports. As Jade mentioned earlier, the men's basketball team is having another great season, highlighted by 2 win streaks of at least 7 games. They've gotten big wins over conference opponents such as Mansfield and Bloomsburg. They've won more than 3/4 of their away games and have continued dominating at Hollinger Fieldhouse following an unbeaten season at home last year. The Golden Rams' top scorers are Ruben Rodriguez Jr. and Ant McCall with over 300 points each. Ruben Rodriguez also has the individual high for points in a game, scoring 30 against Bloomsburg on January 2nd. The team will continue fighting for the top spot in the PSAC East to close out the regular season. Meanwhile, the men's swimming team is participating in the PSAC Championship in York. This continues a highly successful stretch for this team as they have won 4 straight PSAC conference titles. They've also won the title in 26 of the last 27 years, with the only exception happening in 2021 due to COVID. On day 1 of this year's championship, the Golden Rams put up 569.5 points, which is 267 points more than second place Bloomsburg. In the 1,000-yard freestyle A final, 6 Westchester swimmers scored a combined 92 points, with 4 of them securing the top 4 spots. Additional victories included Kolos Nagy in the 200 individual medley and Till Schroeder in the 50 free. That's it for this week. I'll see you all in the next episode of the Ram Rundown.
Thanks for that, Chris. Let's shift over to the gymnastics floor, where the Golden Rams women's gymnastics team turned in a strong performance at a Big Eastern showdown. Westchester traveled to the historic Palestra for a tri-meet against the University of Pennsylvania and Towson University and put up one of their best scores of the season, at 192.35, good for 3rd place overall. Penn took the team title at 195.55, with Towson close behind at 194.825. But the Rams showed real life in every rotation. They opened on the balance beam where Emma Grace Kelly and Tatum McGuinn both scored 9.750, tying for 5th and providing a big boost.
Over on the floor exercise, Anna Lacey anchored with a 9.8, one of the day's top marks, and teammate Corinne Gruber added a 9.75 to keep the momentum rolling. Vault continued the consistency, with Sarah Eskew posting a 9.725, while Ava Griffith and Cara Vargo each delivered solid scores. On the uneven bars, Eskew again led the way with a 9.8, tied for 3rd, and Hannah Shelton matched her season high with a 9.425 to cap the night.
This was a meet where the Rams stayed competitive in every event, posting 4 season highs and even a career high in top competition. They'll be back in action next weekend, and you can bet we're excited to see what they'll do next.
And that momentum didn't stop in the gym. The Golden Rams were making noise on the track as well. The majority of the squad raced at the Winder Indoor Classic, while a strong contingent represented the Golden Rams out in Boston at the David Henry Valentine Invitational. At Boston University, athletes took on tough fields in the events like the mile, where Matt Remeshowski clocked a 4-minute and 11-second performance that had him battling other top collegiate runners all the way to the finish.
Back at the Widener meet, Westchester had notable finishers as well. David Burnshaw led the Rams in the 400 with a 3rd place 48.58, and sprinter Andre Jackson Littlejohn flew to 6th place in the 60 meters at 6.89. Teammates battled through sprints, middle distances, and more, all gaining valuable race experience as the indoor slate heats up. This weekend was just another example of depth, determination in the men's program, stepping into challenging meets, posting competitive times, and building momentum race after race.
Keep your eye on these Rams. They're just getting warmed up. The team will go back to Penn State for the indoor tune-up meet one last time before championship weekend. All right, that's going to wrap things up for this edition of the Ram Rundown. From big moments at Hollander Fieldhouse to strong performances across the PSAC and beyond, it's been a busy stretch for the Westchester Athletics.
Huge thanks to all the student athletes, coaches, and everyone who make this show happen, especially our crew working behind the scenes. Make sure you keep following Golden Ram Sports all season long, and we'll be back soon with more stories, highlights, and everything you need to know.
Thanks for watching. We'll catch you next time.